Hello, everyone. Welcome to CappingTV's coverage of this Week 7 intermediate game between Original Gamers and Sardudes. With me tonight is the one and only Dicko. Give us a big hello.
Good evening, how are we?
I'm doing fantastic, thanks. How are you going, man?
Very good, very good. Looking
Are
forward
you
to some... Go on.
Oh, are you excited about some TF2?
Sure am, yeah. Really looking forward to this game. Looks like we've got a very strong team in Original Gamers. Looks like they've... Have they only dropped one map so far this season?
No, that's Sardudes.
Sardudes.
Top of the table at the moment.
Okay.
But what's really interesting about this matchup tonight is Sardudes are a lock for the finals, but they still have a lot to play for. If they draw or win tonight, they'll go into the playoffs with the number 1 seed guaranteed.
Yep.
But if Original Gamers win or draw, I think they make it into the playoffs. So both teams have a lot to play for, even though it's the last game of the season.
So could this be a first round of the finals matchup again?
Actually, I think it would, yeah, because Original Gamers would go to 4th, and I think first place 4th. I'm not 100% sure about how the finals plays out.
Yep.
I know in previous seasons it has been first plays 4th, second plays 3rd. So we'll see how that goes.
I could be getting a little bit ahead of myself there. Just trying to hype this matchup a little bit. Can you run me through who we've got on Original Gamers?
Alright, so on Original Gamers we've got Chrome and Afroman on Scout. Afroman is quite a good scout, so watch out for his plays. We've got Explode on Pocket and Encre on Roma. Demoman is Khaki, and Joy to round out the team on Medic.
Fantastic. So we just heard that Khaki was having some computer issues, so just sort of standing by, waiting for some further information, but thought we'd make a start. And how about Sardudes? Who have we got for them?
So, Sardudes, we've covered them a couple of times this season. We've got Himari and Zora on Scout. We have Bunnies on Pocket, who had replaced Ollie, who was playing for them earlier in the season. Bunnies, only up until recently, was on Francis Classroom as their pocket soldier, so a late season change. I know Bunnies is a good pocket soldier, so it'll be interesting to see how they go in his first, match of the season with Sardudes. We also have Left on Roma. We have Red Coat as Demoman and Peak as Medic.
Fantastic. So with Sardudes, do you know who's main calling for them? Will this new Pocket Bunnies being slotted into the lineup, is that going to affect their cohesion?
Well, I know Bunnies is one of the nicest guys around, so I don't think he'd have any trouble kind of integrating with the team. I know he is pretty good as a pocket. He's very comfortable calling. I don't think they'll be able to miss much of a beat. They could decide to maybe have Redcoat as the main caller, seeing as Bunnies has probably only played in the team for about a week and a half now. But I'd expect Bunnies to do the main calling. I mean, he is the pocket after all.
Yep, very interesting analysis. So head-to-head, pocket-wise, how do you think Explode will be able to go up against Bunnies?
Well, I know from my experience watching Bunnies that his DM is quite good. He can be quite aggressive. With Explode, I know he has good DM as well. I haven't watched a whole lot of his pocket play, so I can't say for certain. All I know is that both teams have pretty good soldiers. Although at this point, I probably would have to say Bunnies is gonna would have a slight edge.
Yep. Well, yeah, that would play along with the SAR dudes being at the top of the table.
Yeah,
So,
the Sardude soldiers have been very strong this season. They've been able to show lots of coordinated pushes, with their soldiers definitely spearheading the push. One thing I've noticed a lot is, the soldiers' aggression is always really well timed, very well coordinated, and I've talked with them in an interview after one of their games earlier in the season, and they make a real effort to coordinate their bombs and call when they're jumping and make sure everyone's available to push. I think part of the reason why they're top of the table at the moment is just they've been really great at pushing points and taking advantages and making sure they don't lose them.
fantastic. So we're just receiving word that we're due to start at 8:20. So 5 minutes until kickoff. So with that in mind, Necrosis, how do you think this Asia Fortress player is able to coordinate so well with the team despite his large ping?
Well, I mean, you hear a bunch of stories about Hamari, who I assume you're talking about.
Yes, Hamari.
There's lots of talk saying he can't speak a word of English. I don't know for certain because I haven't talked to the guy. Some people say he speaks English, some people say he doesn't. However, if you were going to play a class where you didn't have to talk much, it would definitely be the Scout. If his DM's good, he can kind of get away with not being able to communicate, although it does limit them, obviously.
Talking from your own Scout experience there, are you?
Yeah. I mean, I've definitely gone entire matches where I haven't talked at all when I used to play. It wasn't good. I'm not saying it's good, but you can kind of get away with it a little bit. And he also gets around his high ping playing Scout. Probably the most forgiving of the DM classes when it comes to ping and internet issues.
Yes, good point. The hit scan class is very good for the high latency.
Oh yeah, definitely. I couldn't see him playing demo. Not when people might have like 10 ping or... I mean, a lot of these players in the server have below 50 ping. So it's, it's a big advantage if you're coming up against that.
There you go. So you also can revert it back to the hashtag lag vantage.
Lag vantage. It's definitely real. It's not always something that works in your favor. I think in most circumstances you would definitely prefer to have better ping. But, I mean, Hamari has really no choice. I mean, I think even if he had good ping, the fact that he's just in Asia and he's not very close to Australia is just the reason why he has high ping.
Yes, I don't think many people choose to have high ping.
No, I mean, I certainly wouldn't. Even if it benefits me as Scout, sometimes I would rather be able to have 10 ping and be able to just smash everyone.
Yep, fantastic. So who do you think is going to have the task of lining up against him? Do you think that's going to be more Onka on the Roma, trying to separate the Scouts from on the flank? Or where does Hamari actually play? Is he a combo Scout or a flank Scout, usually?
That I'm not 100% sure.
We will find out.
Yeah. I mean, Scouts should always be able to be flexible and be able to do both depending on the circumstances. And that's always kind of situational. You definitely don't want to have a Scout in your team that can't play on the flank with no buffs, because there'll be times when they just have to if your player's down or the other Scout isn't in position, and they both need to be able to do that for sure. I do know that, like I said earlier in program, Afroman has some great DM. He's a very strong Scout. Chrome is also quite good as well. So I can't exactly give either team a massive advantage in the Scout department. It's going to be... I think the big difference here is how the Roamers play. Onka and Left. I think this game, how they work with their Scouts on the flank to shut down the other team's Scouts, It's going to be something to look at here. Most games, I feel, are won on the flank. The amount of times you see a team overextend a player or lose their roam or scout on the flank to, coordinated pushes or a baits by the other team tend to win a lot of rounds and be able to move into the point very easily in any kind of situation, whether you've got uber advantage or not.
Yep, great analysis there. So yeah, it'll be really interesting to look forward to how the flank players will go. So we've got Gullywash here. Is that going to be our first map?
Yeah, so this week's Gullywash in Badlands. Gullywash has been the first map most people have been playing. This is a map where, like I was saying before, it's got lots of opportunities for the flank to make plays through drop down, and
Yep.
Big Door is somewhere where flank players constantly get baited in and overextend and get caught out very easily. And this is also a map where you can see Demo Man have a big advantage if they're not shut down, and it's very choky. It gives them lots of space.
Yeah, it seems very choky, very, very strong demo map back in the day. It'll be very interesting to see the demo 1-to-1. Who do you favour, Redcoats versus Khaki in the demo face-off rollout?
I probably would say Khaki might have a little bit of an edge over Redcoat. It's hard to ignore the fact that Sardudes have been so good this season.
Yep.
I haven't had heaps of experience playing against Redcoat, but I have played against Khaki. He does have great pipes. Isn't afraid to switch to charge and targe either. So, well, that's maybe something we should look out for.
Yeah, not sure if that's my go-to.
Oh, we are going live, actually. It looks like Encre's on Demo Man for this first round, so Khaki hasn't been able to make it in time, and they're playing with a sub for this first map by the looks of it. So here we are at mid. Left is going aggressive into the drop down of the blue team. Explode jumps the point. Left's coming in behind. He's on Encre. He picks Encre. Left is going to go down. He does some nice damage to Chrome, and Redcoat is moving across the point. Chrome is so low. Redcoat gets focused by Afroman. Redcoat goes down. It's just a brawl at the point. Zora picks off Afroman on lower. Joy does get out, but I know it looked like a really good mid for Redcoat. Left doing a big play there, getting up drop down and killing Encre early in the fight.
Yeah, absolutely. So Left really opened that up for their team. It distracted all of blue. They were all looking the wrong way, and Redcoat was just able to walk across the point, pretty much uncontested. Unfortunately, he got absolutely crushed when they did turn around. But it looks like we're setting up for Equal Luber's last push in favour of Team Red.
So we do have a sniper as Afroman. He's going to try and get something here. He is watching lower, but no one's there. Everyone's kind of bundled up in river for Sardudes. I think they're just kind of making sure everyone's buffed. Here we go. Left jumps in. He's in on the demo. He's trying to get a pick. I kind of feel like he should have been going for the medic there. He had plenty of time to get some rockets. And if Joy played it right, he wasn't going to let his demo go down, but Explode tries to make the counter play and goes down to a nice pipe by Redcoat.
It would have been nice to see a little bit more support on that suicide initially by, who was it? I think Left. His team sort of just left him out to dry and just sort of bomb in. I guess the last thing you want to do is
we do have a
give
spy
up
here,
frags.
actually. Sorry to interrupt you. He's in on the point. He's going behind the point. Left's under, so he's going to try and make a play here. I'm thinking they might try and get some distractions going so he can uncloak, or they might try and force him for the back cap. I don't know here. He's kind of trying to get into position. Bunnies does go down, so maybe they're trying to signal the push, give Left an opening.
We could be seeing the reverse pick here.
But Explode going down to Zora. They won't really be able to move off it yet, but look, Joy is shooting some rockets around. I think he knows there's a spy. Left does get found. He's trying to get out main, but he goes down to Oncre's pipes.
Yes, unfortunately they weren't able to sync up that spy play at all. He got left out on his own, and then it was just a matter of time until he was discovered.
Yeah.
What would you like to see here?
They must have heard him uncloak.
Yes, good point. What would you like to see here from left?
Well, it seems like he's going back to Soldier, but I wouldn't have minded going for another pick class. Sending a Scout or Soldier back to get onto Sniper, I mean, would have been a decent choice. But Redcoat goes down to Explode on the flank.
Yeah, that's a strong pick.
This should signal the push, and even Uber's... we've got Explode going up river. Joy is at main. Bunny's holding up top with Peak. Joy's in. They're in on second. Joy's trying to fight the combo upper. Uber's been popped by Pick, but Chrome goes down the flank to left. Joy's on top. They're trying to get the cap, but Bunnies is coming back in. He's saying, no, we don't want this to happen. He jumps. He's up top. He's nice. He knocks Joy's off. Explode goes down early. Joy is caught. He's juggled. He should go down here, and he does. Caught out at choke. Sardudes should signal the push here. They have player advantage. Left and Bunnies are trying to muscle in through main, and they are. They're in. Bunnies is in. Chrome is so low. Bunnies goes down to Afro Man, but Left gets on the point. He's capping it. Redcoat stickies the point, locks them out with a nice double pipe. Gets 2 kills, and the first round goes to Sardudes.
Yeah, I think the problem there was the combo of Joy and Josh just walked in and there was no support from his team. I didn't see Encore in that fight at all, but I guess another round. Let's see where this goes.
Explodes in pretty far. Left makes a pretty aggressive jump, doesn't manage to do anything. Joy counter jumps, gets a nice pick on left. Redcoat goes down to Afroman's plus forward. Bunnies goes down to Explode, and Afroman's in Valley trying to kill the scouts. Both scouts run away from Afroman. The DM, too strong, it's too scary. Josh is pushing around corner now with Joy and Oncre, and that's a mid-1 for Original Gamers.
Yeah, Afroman wanted the 2v1 there in their Valley, but looks like he backed out and preserved his life, which is, in my opinion, the correct thing to do. So they got slight over advantage, not much they can really do there. It looks like they're just going to take this top.
Yeah,
they were doing a forward hold. It looks like there's some stickies on front door, but no, it looks like they're going to back to last.
Yeah, we've got an NG up for Sardudes. They should be able to get a level 2 sentry before they push in, so this is going to be great for them. Left's really aggressive up top. He might try and come in and get a play, but Afroman scouts him out. He pushes forward. He's very aggressive in here. Is he going to stay in? He's going to stay in and doesn't manage to pick left. I don't even know if killing left there would have been a great decision. They still hadn't killed the sentry there, and trading players like that wouldn't have really done anything. He could have been trying to suicide to go an off class, and he comes out as sniper, so I guess he just wanted to try and get a kill, and now he's on sniper, but they haven't killed the sentry. I'm not sure they've spotted it yet either.
Yeah, good pick up on that suicide play. He managed to time it somewhat well with the sentry actually being moved, and it was in its setup phase, so he sort of got in cleanly, but he wasn't able to convert that frag onto left. Would it have been a good 1-for-1 trade? Probably not. I still would have traded Ubers on a 5v5 though. But yeah, I guess we're just going to stalemate here and see what Afro can do with the sniper. Where is he currently?
So he's up top. He's kind of sitting with his medic. I think he's rotating down to go through either a little patio there. Yep, he's trying to get a shot, and he does manage to pick the engineer, which is good. I mean, he can't repair the sentry, but he does go down very swiftly, so he's not going to be able to get any more pot shots if they do decide to push with this even Uber, even player.
I sort of like that. More so that the flank was trying to spam and distract for the sniper to get in for free.
Yeah.
While he did get the pick, it was a trade with an engineer, which is definitely not a high priority pick.
Well, I mean, it's not too bad. If he hadn't have died straight away, but sorry, left is in top. He's trying to kill Oncre. He gets really deep, but doesn't manage to kill him, and Afroman comes back on Sniper, gets the kill on left, and this signals the push. They haven't dealt with Sentry yet. Encre is really struggling to get the Sentry. Everyman kills Zora with a nice body shot again. Bunny's picks explode. Redcoat gets Joy. Both soldiers down for Original Gamers. Chrome goes down. Encre's so low. Sar dudes are moving forward. Avroman gets Bunnies. Avroman's pushing into the point. He's trying to get another pick. Is he going to be able to do it? No. Avroman goes down to Redcoat's pipes. And now 4 down for Original Gamers. Sar dudes are pushing out and trying to get a quick cap and stop forward spawns, but they probably won't be able to stop forwards here, and Original Gamers might try to contest this with even players and even Ubers.
So while they did manage to get that initial pick to create a 5v6, they still had the Sniper, so they didn't have any capping advantage there. So it was similar to a 5v5. Afroman did manage to get an early pick, but they just didn't have that capping power or zoning pressure to take full advantage of that. So that's why it fell over. He did get a nice exiting sort of frag and traded late, but now it looks like we're sort of just stalemating here. Equal Ubers.
He kind of needed to, like, he did get the engineer during the fight, or a scout, sorry, but you know, he really needed to be picking the demo or the medic to kind of give his team a chance to win there, especially when, you know, he was Sniper. He couldn't really get on the point very quickly.
Yeah, definitely not his fault. I just would have personally preferred to see maybe like a suicide or a dry push, sort of just to get in there and force the enemy Uber. Looks like Afroman does go down on the flank.
But it's a 20-second respawn. They might try and do this. And Bunnies is in. They've popped Ubers. They've traded, but you know, Josh and Joy have popped Ubers later, so but they're very low post Uber. Bunnies is stuck in, but he's looking like he's trying to get out. He's still in. They haven't killed him. Joy goes down to Redcoat, and now he comes in to support Bunnies and point. Encre is caught forward. He's not hitting any pipes. He's in Valley. Himari's bossing Encre, but left is trying to aggress players at the forward choke. Medic does go down. It's just Explode and Afroman for Original Gamers, but Peak is still alive. Himari and Bunnies wisely playing to their medic, making sure they have buffs, and now Explode gets out Valley. Joy's in on the medic. He comes up from Big Door. He's still in. Bunnies is low. Joy manages to get away with both scouts here for Original Gamers. Chrome cleans up Bunnies. And now Josh should have an Uber advantage here of potentially 20 to 30%.
I'm going to be honest, I have absolutely no idea how Blue won that fight.
It was very sloppy.
They got big early.
Left drops in. He's going to get Joy. He gets Josh. But Redcoat goes down. And Explode goes down. So it's 2 apiece. But Sar dudes have medic advantage. They're in lobby. They're maybe going to try and push this with the player advantage. They are 4 down on OG. But the back cap by OG stops what looks like it could have been.
Chrome needs to get his demo out here. He just left you for dead. That's a little bit sloppy. Almost should have jumped out. But Afroman did well to drag the combo back to last and enabling his team to get that cap there. Unfortunately, in that process, they did lose the med. So Bunny's trying to walk this in corner.
Joy might get caught out here. Oh, Chrome getting a double. Picking Zora and Bunnies.
Nice cleanup there. They probably pushed that just a little bit too fast. They should have all reset, get buffs, and play the Uber. So now they've got Uber advantage, but because they lost those 2 picks early, they can't capitalize off it.
Yeah, and now Chrome and both scouts on the flank trying to get a force. Murray's so low, but left gets 2 kills on the flank. Joy does push around corner while they were distracted and gets a quick pick on Redcoat. Ubers have been traded. Uber's already faded by Sardudes, but they have the height advantage. Bunnies drops down. Joy is juggled. He might be able to go down, but doesn't. Uber's traded. It's even players now. Looks like it could be another stalemate here. But Joy tries to push around corner. Bunnies is waiting for him. He's low. They really kind of caught it choke here. They haven't been able to move in game position. Joy jumps in. Explode goes down the flank to left in Redcoat. But Encre and Joy are trying to get the point. They do have height advantage here and pick Zora. Redcoat might go down here, but no, manages to get through the roller just in time. And Bunnies juggles Chrome into the roller and manages to get a pick.
Poor Chrome just gets juggled into the worst spot possible. Closed environment. Just into a 300 HP soldier.
Yeah, he was never going to get out there. No way.
It's Equilibrious here.
We do have Zora on Engineer. You know, I think OG had a chance to push, but Afroman is Sniper. And they didn't manage to get the sentry early with the spam, so they'll definitely be able to get a level 2 sentry on Zardudes. Smart positioning of the sentry, making sure it was really hard to spam, so he was able to get it to level 2, level 3 and be able to swap it over.
So, based on their last push, I'm sure I could phrase that better.
Yeah.
How do you think Original Gamers should go about approaching this?
They do have a sniper, so they are kind of reliant on him getting a pick. I wouldn't say pushing in without the sniper getting a pick, especially when there's a sentry, is a good idea, but he did have a shot on peak and managed to miss. Left, and Bunny's moving in. Bunny's picks explode in lobby, and Himari gets Chrome. With the sentry at last, they should push out, and left gets Afroman on the flank. It's just a collapse here by Original Gamers. It's signaling the push. Bunnies is going up top. River to push into them up top. Joy is trying to fight Bunnies. Uber's going to be traded, and Uber's been popped, but Bunnies is super low. They're kind of just looking at each other here, not really committing to anything. Bunnies is trying to move in now. Josh might be able to get picked here, but a nice pipe by Oncre.
They did well stalling that. Enough time to get their flank to respawn. Really sloppy there. Red coats should not be in that corner.
But the back cap! Afroman and Chrome get around behind. Zardude's really sloppy with the push out with 3-player advantage. Didn't control the flank, and the back cap for Explode ties it up 1 apiece.
Completely missed that. Good thing you cut me off to pick that up. Alright, what should we watch this mid?
I'm looking for Left's jump. He's been very aggressive here. Doesn't seem to do too much. It's just Explode and Left fighting each other under. They're just kind of looking at each other now. Joy is low. Explode's looking like he's going to try something. He jumps in. He's in. He hasn't done any much damage, but he does pick to scout early. But Explode, Chrome, and Afroman go down to the soldiers for Zardudes. Coming in big and Left, following up. Jumping aggressively into the isolated player, ensuring that he goes down quickly, and now he's going very aggressive here. Bunnies and Left, looking like they're going to try and break into lobby early, but the pipes, no, the sticky traps do stifle the push a little bit. Bunnies might be able to catch out Afroman if he aggresses here, but he does not. So it's even Ubers. Zardudes have second. They do look like they're going to try and push into lobby and River. Bunnies is very far forward. Joy gets some nice couple of rockets, but smartly doesn't stay in to, try and finish off the kill. Him dying there would have been worse than, trading, I think. It was a risky play. If he didn't get the pick there, definitely would have signaled the push, especially considering Original Gamers haven't decided to go engineer much this game. Just Afroman on last as a sniper.
Yeah, good point. With Equilibers, there's no real point to trying to take that forward hold. Joy was sort of like left out there. He was the only player forward. Did well to escape, and Himari was on the chase, but couldn't clean that one up. Where do you see Zardudes taking this last push?
Well, it looks like they're going to try and go through River, maybe. Left is forward. He's waiting for a buff, and he jumps in. He manages to hit the top ramp with his first rocket, so he doesn't manage to get in deep on the medic. He does go down to Oncre's pipes, but Redcoat gets the sticky trap on Chrome, so he tried to make a play, but just walked into a sticky trap straight away. It kind of is a little bit of a negative for OG if Afroman doesn't manage to get a pick quickly. Left does come up as Spy as well, so he's probably got a good chance to get a quick backstab on an unsuspecting player, especially if Afroman stays Sniper. But Afroman goes Spy. It looks like he's going to try and check to see if they have... Oh no, okay, so he's going to try and make the counter Spy play. It's going to be interesting to see how this goes. Left at main, he's kind of just standing there. They run into each other! Oh! And is that a pause?
Oh! What a fantastic time to pause.
both spies run into each other. But this really does favour original gamers. Afroman is a short run away from spawn. Left can't change out, so they can take advantage of this. They know left is spy. If they want to, they can try something, pushing out, or try and send a player in to kind of, maybe try and get a pick. Left, now that Explode knows that he's spy, it's going to be really difficult for him to try and get a backstab or a headshot on a medic or a demo or someone in general.
Is Ambassador allowed?
I'm pretty sure Ambassador's allowed. I don't know if he is running it, however, but Ambassador is allowed, yes.
Okay, I haven't got my HUD working. I can't actually see if he's got it equipped. Just sort of rewinding a little bit. So when Left went into Suicide, he didn't get anything, but there was some good poke by Redcoats, just spamming pipes in from River. And that was much better than last time, where they sort of just sent Left in and didn't have any sort of follow-up to help support him. Redcoats then managed to get a quick pick onto Chrome. So then it's 1v1. Oh, sorry, it's 5v5 rather. One down for both teams. I would have liked to see Sardude take that fight because Afroman was on the sniper. If they Ubered in, trade Ubers, they're pretty much invincible with the Uber, and then they're on a 5v4 because the sniper can't headshot anything. The sniper would have swapped out, but I don't know. I would have taken that gamble to try and get some early picks. They didn't do it. Maybe they can do it next time.
Yeah, well, I think it's a good point. I mean, even if Afroman switches out, there's going to be a couple of seconds where he's not going to be in the fight. He'll have a chance to kind of gain good positional advantage and really get deep in on the point. You're right about Redcoat spamming. I think when you've got a soldier going in, if he manages to get one good rocket on a player, a random pipe can come in and get the pick that they needed. And if that had happened, picking the medic there, which he did get a rocket onto early on, wasn't able to finish it up, really would have probably won them the round there. It would have definitely been a force. But it looks like Left has run all the way back to spawn to change out, knowing that he's probably not going to get anything done. Sardudes are just willing to wait for Left to get back, but Afroman stays on spy. He's behind, but
I would like to see him backstab Left here.
Yeah, he's gone. He's been really patient, but they see him. Bunnies turns around just in time, and Afroman shows himself. I kind of don't like him swiping and taking off his disguise, but they've tried to push in. Explode almost goes down. They are aware Bunnies is behind. He's found Afroman. He should be able to kill him. No, he doesn't, but Left picks Explode. They're the double util. And they're in. Like, Redcoat's in, Uber's been popped, Afroman does get a backstab on Hamari. Bunnies is in real deep, he tries to get something happening, he trades with Encrave, but time 3 on the point, and they get it. They just, took advantage.
Yeah, see, so that was sort of what I was talking about with the 5v5 with the util disadvantage for the defending team. So they managed to push in with the spy, knowing that was behind them, but in front of them they had the 5v4 advantage. Take us into rollout here.
So we've got Encrave killing Redcoat very early here. Chrome dies. Chrome gets Hamari with the crater. Bunnies and Joy goes down for original gamers, and Afroman picks Explode comes in, tries to get hard advantage. Encrave is pushing forward on the point. Oh, they've got Khaki back. Afroman's trying to go in on Bunnies. Bunnies is very low. He does manage to trade with Explode, so Afroman, the last alive, trying to get the cap. Sardudes may try and get in before the respawners of original gamers, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. And now it's just going to be a bit of a stalemate with even Ubers.
Alrighty, so we had the pause, I guess, to get Khaki into their classes. So where's Onkra now? He's on the Romo, is he? Scout.
Yeah, so Onkra is on Scout. I still think this is I'm pretty sure Chrome and Afroman were the original Scouts, so maybe something different for this week. Kaki is on a big door with his flank, but left, the bait in by Himari and left, manages to get Kaki and Himari just backing off wisely, not trying to get any more kills. Chrome is low. He's playing with fire, but a nice arrow by Joy saves him.
Looks like Zardu have pushed in from corner.
Yeah, and Uber's been popped. Chrome manages to force. Zora is very low and does go down to Afro Man, but Chrome goes down to Redcoat. Himari gets Afro Man. Explodes, pushing forward, trying to get something happening. They're all stuck in a choke. The splash rockets from Explode gets the combo, but Himari gets a nice double to clean up. Kaki with the nice pipe. Left is jumping in. He's trying to get Joy. He might go down here. He really needs to reload. Runs through the equalizer. Left gets Joy. He's still alive. Is he going to be able to get the help? He's at drop down. He's going to be able to jump up and get the kit. Chrome is trying to chase him, but Left doesn't wait for the kit, smartly knowing that Chrome may have been able to get in and pick him, and he runs back to his medic, staying alive, preserving player advantage. Now with about a 20 to 30% Uber advantage for Sardudes and building, it's not looking great for OG right now.
Yeah, there was definitely round-saving stuff right there, bombing in and taking out the med. Favourable advantage, bombing in against the demo med. You did risk the frag video air shot potential, but put it all on the line and managed to connect there and take out Joy.
It's definitely worth it trying to make a play. I mean, it puts Kaki under a lot of pressure. He needs to hit Miracle Pipes to save his medic there. And
definitely
if he does, well, he still made the right decision. And here we go. Uber's been popped in. Bunnies gets Joy. They didn't realise they weren't tracking Uber's maybe very well. Himari gets picks. They're just collapsing on them. OG were just too far forward at point. Encre's gets a nice pick on the medic to save it, but it should be at least 2 points, 2 caps, and they should be able to get second here. OG just went way too far forward.
Way too far forward.
It looks like they didn't know Sardudes had a 30%, 40% Uber advantage there and just got destroyed. Bunnies comes in, they're all just around the medic. Medic goes down straight away. Encre's on Sniper, so hopefully trying to get a pick as they push in.
Looks like Kaki's got a nice trap up on River, as we see Sardude making their way into lobby. Here we go, let's see if he gets red coats here.
Oh. He didn't
There's like 3 players on this.
He needs the dead! He needs the dead! Oh, he could have gotten 2 or 3 players there. Encre should have been calling that they were there for the sticky trap. Really poor coordination by the team. I mean, if Encre just had to say det, and Kaki would have gotten a nice double for his frag video. Potentially demo and medic. But that doesn't happen. Now, Kaki's trying to get a bit aggressive in lobby here. Looks like Bunnies is in. They popped Uber. They're attacking each other. Sorry. At
Looks
roller,
like he's got the buff banner here.
Pushing in real deep here, but Conch has been popped by Bunnies. Will they be able to? Oh, Bunnies picks off Explode. Left goes down to Explode. Pick goes down to Encre on the flank. Bunnies is caught roller here. He does manage to get out. It's 3 down for OG. Zora's in.
Needs to play around his mid right now. I'm not sure why he ran into spawn.
What? Zora just runs straight past everyone. No one drops down, and he just walks on point and caps it. I kind of think OG reacted really late to that. He walked in front of everybody. I think Explode pushed too aggressively into lobby when Ubers had exchanged and just got caught out, and his combo died even with the pick on Sardude's medic. It didn't matter. Kaki's super low. Zora kicks in super early in the fight. Left gets denied. Bunnies is super low. Oh, the midi by Chrome. Explodes so low he might go down. It's 2 apiece, but Kaki is down for OG. Afroman is plus boarding Redcoat. He goes down. Pick is so low at flank. Encre, Afroman and Chrome working together to pick off the last 3 players, and that's a full team wipe. Joy has 80% Uber. Pick isn't even alive yet for Sardudes. Himari is trying the desperate sniper play. Zora's on Engineer, but if they push quickly, he's not going to be able to get a level 2. Chrome is in really early. Sentry hasn't been started yet. The Pyro a bit late for Left. Ubers have been popped on point. Chrome's just kind of getting pushed back by Left. Encre trying to get something happen. It's ×2 on the point. He doesn't get it, but Joy's stuck under. What are they doing? They're not going into him. Joy's trying to do something. He's just stuck here. He should killbind. He's going to die for certain. He should have killbinded. Now he's got a 16-second spawn. Sardude's medic is going to be on like 80 or 90% Uber advantage here. Chrome tries to fight Zora on the flank, gets destroyed, and left gets out of
mid frag.
Yeah, wow, okay, that's amazing. Holy crap, gets him just before he gets his Uber, so even though Sardudes are going to be able to cap second, it's not really going to matter too much.
Right now, well, firstly, that Uber into last was just way too fast. They needed to just reset. They had 2 players spawning, especially Kaki behind, so they didn't have anyone to actually go in with the Uber. The Uber got juggled on the point and they just got stuffed.
We have Encre as spy.
Nice pickup.
So, here we go. Encre is trying to make something happen through Big Door. He does manage to get in. They may have seen him go through Roller. Himari did. He's been spotted out. He's trying to get through the med pack, but they don't know where he is. Kaki's super low. He comes in. He gets left with the backstab. They don't know where he is yet. Encre's still alive. He's going up river. Explodes. Choke. Encre uncloaks. Is he going to be able to get the medic? He gets the medic. He drops down. Is he? No, he doesn't get the headshot on Zora, but the 2 kills by Encre. No, he doesn't get the medic. Afro Man just comes through Big Door, runs across the whole point. Redcoat and Zora are caught out here. Explode comes around choke. Hasn't picked Zora yet.
Explode, turn around.
He's taking forever to kill him, and the drop. Joy left comes in. Explode took way too long to kill the scout. Wasn't aware of left coming in with the bomb, and he drops Joy. Kaki's low on the point, but left should kill him. The double by left. Is he going to be able to get a triple? Encre pushes really far forward on the point, and Redcoat cleans up Encre. Explode jumps in. He doesn't manage to get anything. He just kind of shoots some rockets from high ground, goes down. Afro Man is behind though. I don't think they've spotted him. He sees left, walk right past him. He doesn't do anything. He's trying to fight Himari on the flank, but Joy goes down again. Sardu's push really aggressively Big Door and catch them out. The combo getting destroyed of OG, and Encre picks left. He's by again. I didn't see it. He's trying to get Zora. Zora's missing his shot. Oh, he gets Zora. Encre's still alive. Is he gonna get the he gets the headshot on Redcoat. Is he gonna be able to get the triple? Explodes in on mid. Redcoat's caught here. He should surely goes down. Bunny comes in to try and help out Redcoat. He drops to Valley. Oh, Explode gets Bunnies. Encre is still alive. He's trying to get the headshots. Oh, the big play by Encre. He's pushing forward. He tries to get left, but he goes down to the juggles, but trades. So, Afro Man pushing aggressively in point. Zora knows he's got no help there. He goes down.
So disconnected. Like, before, original gamers just needed to group up there around corner. Explode just really struggled to pick that scout. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Zora. Zora just stayed alive way too long, and that sort of that just by not being able to clean up that scout means he was distracted, and the Roma was able to get in and kill his med, and that sort of undid the whole push. And from there, they weren't able to capitalize. So, with 30 seconds left on the map...
Here we go, Encre uncloaks, gets the heavy. He stays alive, he's making so many plays. He's just constantly going spy, but 3 down for OG. Uber had been popped. The sentry and the heavy, even with the spy picks, wasn't enough. Joy is going under in river. I don't know what he's trying to do. He's gets spotted. Oh, that's right. Time runs out. I was not aware. And so that's 3-0, 3-1 to Sardudes. A very back and forth game. Lots of utils. A bit sloppy, really. I mean, the spy just going off. Teams not looking after their medics.
Yeah, it's that lost push by original gamers. There must have been about 2 minutes 33 minutes left on the board. I wasn't quite aware of the time, but once their med sort of got picked and they lost mid again, it was sort of past the point of no return. They wouldn't be able to get the 2 rounds they needed to tie that back up. So I think that sort of led to the Onka Spy plays, which were fantastic. Hopefully our cameraman managed to catch those.
Well, I mean, he got the med, he got the soldier, and then got the headshot on the demo man. He's just going through choke. He stays alive, dies, but then comes back as Spy and gets another pick on the heavy and another headshot pushing the last. They don't manage to get it, but Onkre showing he is more than capable on Spy.
Yeah, it looks like unfortunately Kaki is just a little bit disconnected from his team. He keeps getting picked off. Like, he was the first to die on just like a flank poke. Like, it wasn't even a push. They had a Spy, so they shouldn't have been trying to push. They should have just been trying to distract and poke, and he managed to get picked off. Finishes that round. I'm not sure what the damage stats are. Hopefully our cameraman YourWish can bring them up in between the maps. But yeah, it looks like he's just being a little bit outplayed right now. He's just not disconnected. Hopefully he can bring his head back in and play much better. MVP for that map, Necrosis.
That's tough. That's really tough. For original gamers, I probably would say the Scouts, Afro Man and Onkre probably played the best for OG. Himari was doing an excellent job on pardon me, an excellent job on Sardudes. I probably would say maybe Himari and I don't know. I'd say Himari.
Yep, completely agree. I think Redcoats was doing some pretty good zoning and just damage that was being followed up, I guess, by Himari, able to convert on those kills. So yeah, looks like our next map is Badlands. What do you think of this map? Do you think it favours either of the teams, or?
Well, I know that this map, especially on mids, you want your scouts to be alive at the end of the fight because they have so much free reign. There's a lot of different levels of terrain, lots of places where they can go and take advantage of their double jump. So I think how each team's scouts deal with the aggressive soldier and stay alive at the end of the fight with good health is going to be a big deciding factor here. A good bomb by a soldier can win you the round. On most maps, yes, but here, if you get really deep and take their attention away from the other aggressive players, it's very easy for another team to move across the point quickly and take advantage of that.
Yep, completely agree. It'll be interesting to see what sort of creative plays we can get out of Left and Chrome. Chrome, I guess, channeling his... Oh, was he the Pocket, actually? I'm not too sure. The V3 days with Kaki, so definitely been around. It'll be interesting to see what sort of plays that they can string together.
Yeah, well, I mean, as a roamer, you have lots of options here. You can go under, you can go maintenance, you can go your catwalk, you can go spire and delay jump, try and deal with aggressive players, or pogo jump off the crate to anywhere. I mean, it's quite a popular rollout. You can get to the enemy team's balcony, you can get into valley, you can get into house, and you can get to the opposing team's train very easily from that jump, sorry. So it'll be interesting to see if Left or Chrome opt to do that, but I would say on mid, Left showed last match that he was more than capable of making big plays and following up on damage. So I'd probably say Sardudes are looking like favourites on this mid.
Yeah, absolutely. Left really showed his versatility. Bombed in early, got the early pick on that first rollout, but then he was able to change it up and sort of slow it down and not just throw his life away, which a lot of roamers seem to do. They just try and force the issue and just throw their life away for nothing. He was able to sort of just slow it down and really make it a contested fight.
Yeah,
so that'll be good to see.
he also changed up his rollouts as well. He kept his rollouts really, unpredictable. I mean, a drop-down rollout for the first round is always something to throw your teams up, the enemy team off, especially when you don't know what's going to happen the next round. It looks like the game's starting up. Who do you reckon's first mid?
Well, I think Redcoats has had the advantage in the demo battle. I'd like to see Kaki actually go window rollout for demo. Give him a bit of protection from...
We see both teams running a spy to mid, okay? So left and Encre are both spy. OG definitely have more position on the point. Bunnies jumps in. Pick goes down, and left goes down to OG. Explode goes down. Bad health for OG, but the heal advantage is now kicking in. It's 4, 5, 6 down on Sardudes.
That was really great to see, because either way, I got to say that a spy won the rollout.
Yeah.
The team running the spy won the rollout. So
well, you don't see that often.
No, that was pretty good. Like to see Honka get a backstab on anyone that drops out of drop down.
I think anyone just dropping down in general would be not a great play for Sardudes. He doesn't do it. He's in through lower. He gets through roller undetected. He does decloak. He's coming out. Is he going to be able to get picked?
Surely
no, he misses
not.
his stab. But he gets Zora. And he's still alive. Mari picks him, but Kaki kills bunnies. It's 2 apiece. But Kaki does go down after picking bunnies.
How did Kaki die? He seems to just be dying so much.
Oh, the backup! Afro Man. Wow, I missed it. He's so sneaky. Yeah, both of us didn't get it.
Missed the back cap and the Kaki pick. Alright, round 2. Let's see how we go.
Alright, yeah. Hopefully we won't miss another backup. Anyway. Looks like Redcoat is going through house. Same with Kaki. Kaki gets there definitely quicker than Redcoat. Kaki gets some nice snickies into Valley, but nothing yet. Kaki with the long-range lock and load. Explode jumps in, picks bunnies. They're passing forward on the point. Hamari's trying to get something happening, but Sardudes are locked out here. Afroman's just a choke, just plus-forwarding Redcoat. He's not hitting anything, he's just doing 360s. Redcoat manages to clean up Afroman, who was just kind of standing there. But it's a mid one for OG.
Yeah.
Chrome's in. He gets nice 2 rockets on pick and does manage to pop the Uber. So Redcoat jumps in, trying to get something. He's not going to be able to get anything. Explodes in. Left might go down here. He's very far forward. But Explode actually does kill Zora on the back end. It's just chaos at the moment. Everyone's doing whatever they want. OG have caught it choke. Left is behind. They don't know he's there. Himari's attacking Afroman on the point. Left coming in. He's right on Joy. Is he going to be able to Joy? No, Joy switches their medic on just in time. Doesn't get dropped, but Left does force the Uber to save his team. He is just behind. He's not going down yet, and he's drawing players back, which is what his team needs. Now it's just Kaki and Joy around on second. They're not going to be able to cap. If Sardudes move really quickly here, they may be able to get an early pick, but Left is still alive behind. They don't know he's there. Well, they don't know where he is, but they can't just forgetting about him. Is saying he's behind. We have player advantage if we're moving forward. That's what we're going to do. Zora's trying to get on. He does pick Chrome. Sardudes with a great balcony hold here.
Here comes Left.
And Left comes around behind. He does kill Joy and Explode. He might be able to get Kaki here. Kaki's so low. And Mari with the pistol from long range. So they didn't deal with the player behind. And, you can do that if a player's far behind, but you can't push in and then lose 2 players. They had no flank presence, and Left was just able to get in for free and get a nice double.
They're just a little bit too slow trying to take Spire. They sort of just gripped up on jump pad and couldn't sort of capitalize on that player advantage of leaving that player behind alive.
Yeah. Left delaying them for so long, allowing Sardudes to get set up on balcony.
So see here in contrast, they're taking the ground. The combo's taking the ground and getting their med up on Spire. So they've covered balcony. The med's now on the high ground. Just really well done zoning there.
I mean, they moved towards pit. As they were moving towards pit, Bunnies jumped up top and Pick climbed straight away, not wasting any time. Even though they lose Left, they're able to push in. They have popped Uber. They might be able to pick Kaki here. Kaki's so low. Is he going to go down? But two
He's
down.
somehow getting
Scouts on the
backed.
flank getting picked. Afroman's looking like he's going to try and get a back cap. And Redcoat, Chrome is getting really aggressive on him. Does pick the Demo Man. Afroman's capping Spire. Sidus are going to try and go behind. Bunnies is going to jump. But if Afroman gets a nice deny here, it's going to be all over. He decides not to jump wisely. If he got killed there, would have been an easy push. Left tries to get something happening in
He
lobby.
did get the
goes
Uber
down.
Force.
That's, even though they got the Uber Force, they're still not going to be able to take this. Oh, Chrome actually jumps really aggressively. Goes down to Hamari. Afroman kills Bunnies. Explode is in on peak at mid. Oh, doesn't manage to pick Zadu's medic. And Joy goes down to Hamari behind. It's just the flank is crumbling for both teams, really, but OG isn't able to be disciplined enough. Players are getting behind, and Joy has just died so many times this map.
Your pre-game prediction of the maps being really broken apart on the flank and winning maps on the flank has been spot on. The flanks have just been getting in for free and taking each other's mids out.
And speaking of getting them for free, Afroman just runs through house. No one was there. He gets a nice two-shot on peak, and Bunnies goes down to the coordinated aggression by Explode. And now Hamari is behind a bridge. He's going to try and get something happen. Gets denied straight away by Explode. Zora and Redcoat are very far forward. OG should be going aggressively here. They're 4 down on Sardudes, and Redcoat and Zora were low. Redcoat's super aggressive here. If he doesn't get caught out, oh, he does.
That's
Cut
a bit
with a nice
poor.
pipe. Zora, he's very low. He almost got picked off, but now Demo down. Pushing Spire with Demo advantage is always a good thing. So, and in contrast to the last couple of holds, Sardudes aren't going to be able to stop them on balcony. They're definitely going to be able to get the cap in time. They would have liked to have tried to 4-hold, but they're not. Ah, Scout's in, he's going for last. Is he going to be able to cap? No, he doesn't. He realizes he's not going to be able to get it. He tries to just get a kill in return. But left is still down. Does Explode want to try something here? No, he gets spammed way too much. Doesn't commit early enough, and it's a bad Uber pop here. Explode's just going to try and get something to happen. He fails his jump up. Peak does get forced by this spam coming in from original gamers. Kaki goes down in lobby. This isn't looking good for OG. With 2 players down, they will definitely try and push out here for Sardudes. Left is at last, trying to stop the back cap if there
Onker's
is,
going
but
for
there's no
it.
players. Oh, Onkre is Spy. Is he going to be able to get it? No.
Oh, he got the
Onkre picks
backstab.
left! But they cap before he's able to get the kill, so they know there's a Spy behind, but left is down for 10 seconds. Is Onkre going to be able to get something happen? He's definitely put off lots of plays. I don't know if they saw him come through roller there. He might be able to uncloak and get another play here. Zora spots him. Is he going to be able to get peak? No, is he going to get in? No, he gets destroyed just in time. Uber's been popped by OG. And Sardude.
Here comes the
Conch
conch.
has been popped by Bunnies. This should signal them coming in. Bunnies gets denied straight away. But Kaki's caught. It's a common theme here. He's just get caught so often. But Redcoat goes down. Peak goes down. It looks like it's still a collapse by OG. And, players just taking advantage of, the better Uber for Sardudes. And the conch allowed them to get in so deep. And Bunnies just coming in off the back of Hamari's calls, Hamari's distraction, and just follows up, manages to pick Joy, and then Hamari and Zora together do pick off the 2 players remaining. And now Hamari's trying to get cap time. Afroman tries to get real deep, but Kaki and Afroman go down to Redcoat. So that's not good. I mean, Sardudes have capped second. They're both down for 10 seconds. Redcoat and Sardudes should be trying to take lobby here. I don't know why they're playing very slow.
I'm a very tentative sort of player. I would like to hold outside, get Uber, and then just walk it in. They do have Uber advantage, So I guess that's why you are saying you'd like to take it up top. They do also have the conch on bunnies, so it'd be nice to use that proactively. He seems to be only using it on the
Afroman pushing
defense.
very far forward, does manage to pick the sniper at main. He's going up into lobby, trying to get something happen. No, he drops back down. He's going to duel Himari lower. He might go down to Himari. Oncre gets picked by Redcoat. And I don't know, it's... OG is doing a good job of delaying, but I think Psydudes will push in time.
They should definitely have pushed 5 seconds ago at least. They had the Uber advantage and the player pick.
So left dies on sniper, comes back as spy. It's the theme. This is Spy Fortress tonight. He uncloaks. Is he gonna be able to get a play?
Here we go.
He comes in. He gets explode.
Why did they Uber?
I don't know. That's
Well, that's perfect.
there. Left picks the soldier, and Oncre just gives his life away. But he does. The Uber is popped, but it's 2 down for OG. Kaki's trying to get something happening by jumping up a point, but it doesn't matter. Left, getting the soldier and getting the Uber force was essential to their victory on that last point, and then Oncre just pushing forward and giving his life away instead of staying alive.
Yeah, it looks like Joy had a massive lag spike there, so guess could have Ubered because of that, is pop it rather than drop it.
Oh,
Let's
Kaki
see how this
gets
round
mid
goes.
really quick, gets a nice good first sticky on Redcoat. Himari is damaged very early in the fight. Damage weighs definitely in OG's favour, and Oncre and Kaki work together to get 2 kills on the medic and demo. Bunnies gets a follow-up kill on Oncre, but Afroman and Explode finish up the rest of the players, and that's a full team wipe. Kaki getting in, Kaki with a quicker rollout, gets great spam onto Redcoat, locking him out of the point early, and OG were able to take advantage of that. They knew that Redcoat wasn't able to get into the point quickly and lock them out, and they took advantage of the poor positioning by Sardudes and just wiped them. And now they're looking like they want to try and come through main. The Stickies warding them off, but Explode kills the sentry gun early. I think they should be just trying to push in top left here. They're going with the scout. There's a sentry up top. They really need the demo here. They're not able to deal with it. Not doing the traditional demo man scout top left with Uber advantage. And they paid for it. They lost 2. They took forever to kill the sentry. And now Sardudes look like they're going to try and get something happening.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a misstep there, trying to take the soldier scout. Looks like Afroman's turning around.
Oh, he
Wow.
pushes through main, gets the pocket and the medic. 10 seconds down. I think if you're on OG... Oh, OG! Oncre on sniper, gets Himari. Try and make something happen. He's down for 17 seconds. Zora is on engineer already, which is good. He should be able to get a level 2 sentry at least. So, I mean, they're at big Uber disadvantage on Sardudes. Oncre is going to try and make something happen from lower. He does have a shot main. He's pushing forward a bit. Is he going to be able to get the body shot on the medic? He's got a shot on the demo. The medic's being very disciplined and not peeking. Oncre just isn't able to get a shot. I don't think they know he's there just yet. Redcoat is on floor, trying to get something happening. Oncre misses his shot on Redcoat. And that's that. Himari is looking main. They have popped in right. Kaki does kill the sentry very early. Bunnies, they're doing a good job of holding height advantage here on Sardudes. I mean, OG does pop Uber. They do kill the sentry, but they lose Explode. Bunnies just counter Ubers, catches Joy out alone in upper lobby, and Redcoat, along with Himari, kill Afroman on the flank. So Kaki is with a sticky trap at drop down. Oncre does get a pick, but goes down quickly after that. Chrome does kill the demo. Kaki comes around the flanking demo, trying to get picked. Is he going to be able to get trade? Doesn't. And now Kaki has a very long spawn. Explode jumps around corner. Afroman with full buff and Explode. They're looking like they want to try and gain position here and take Spire.
Yeah, Afroman needs to take height here. Bomber should probably be climbing.
Yeah, see, Sardudes before were really disciplined with this. They were climbing very quickly. And Joy is just still outside of the point. They haven't moved in yet.
Left's just gone and spy.
Left is spy behind. He might be able to get a play on the medic here, honestly. I mean, he's going to decloak. Left is in perfect position. He gets one face stab, a second face stab, but goes down, doesn't manage to get it, and this should be a push. If they push in straight away top left, they need a scout with his Uber, but it's sticking trap by Redcoat. Drops Joy. The Uber's coming for Pig, and Explode goes down as well. Oh, scout in on the point. Is he going to be able to get the back cap? No, Encre goes down. Kaki gets bunnies, but Uber has been popped on Pig, so Pig drops the pocket. They force the Uber. Afro Man is behind. He's on Peak and lower. He should try and rush the medic here. He is. Is he going to be able to get the kill? He's taking forever. He gets the kill. He's on the last point. Left jumps back in time to pick him off. Oh, Afro Man with his great DM just failed him there. Wasn't able to pick the medic in time to get the cap. But OG have player advantage and health advantage. And Chrome cleans up left. It's 2-1 to OG, so they're looking very strong on this map, actually. They seem to be outplaying Sardudes, especially with equal Uber pushes.
Yeah, I want to watch Onka on this rollout. He seems to be doing a lot of very aggressive plays, so just going to go to his POV and see what he can...
Chrome jumps in. They're getting very aggressive on Sardude's train. Bunnies gets midi by Explode, and both soldiers do go down. Himari is low, they're retreating. Redcoat is caught in Valley here. OG should be moving forward across the point, but they get taken down. Himari is chasing Joy at corner, but Joy gets an Uber saw. Joy's at 100% Uber, they're going to come in, they have popped Uber. Afro Man needs to kill Pick right now. If he does not kill Pick, they will die, and they will be at big Uber disadvantage, and he doesn't kill him. Left gets him Afro Man, and it's just a choke. Kaki with some nice nice pipes, getting the pick on Zora. But Uber for Sardude. Oh wow!
Wow,
good
nice
long-range pipe by Kaki, forcing the Uber. Bunnies and left are jumping very far forward. They are getting locked out. Choke. Kaki might be able to go down here. The shotgun from Bunnies, not enough. They're just moving along. Kaki goes down to some nice directs by Bunnies. Explode and Encre getting some nice picks. But Bunnies is just moving forward around Choke with his medic, but Encre is fighting a scout back at mid. He's so low. Zora and Encre just fighting. The melee comes out. Sardudes have retreated because of it. So even though Encre doesn't get the kill, it stops the push. And Encre is still behind. Oh, Encre gets left at forward spawn, so he trades his life. I think that's good for... Definitely very good for OG. They should push in here with Uber advantage. Explodes low before the Uber. He is waiting for an arrow, and Ubers does get popped. Ah, this isn't a very good Uber. Sardude's going to have a much, much better Uber with Explode going down very early. Redcoat chasing them in lower. Kaki should get caught out here. He really should die, and he does. So it's 3 down. Afroman trying to push forward. He doesn't go down ages. Doesn't manage to get the medic.
It's a really nice surf by Joy to get out of that sticky situation there. Then he managed to hit 2 crossbows onto Kaki to keep him alive. For better or for worse, it was a nice play.
Yeah, and OG lose all their players. Joy does stay alive, so at least they should be able to have Uber in time for the push. So Encre on Sniper, he's going to try and get something happening. He is lower left, misses a shot. Wow, lots of damage on OG's side. Encre goes down to the spam rockets by Bunnies.
A little bit too aggressive for my liking, but hey, who am I to judge? So Uber advantage now and player advantage.
They know it. They've popped Uber. Redcoat's in. Demo Scout getting really far forward on the point. Redcoat kicks Medic, and Redcoat gets Explode as well. Zora and Amari getting a kill apiece. The Pyro not enough. And so look, they just took advantage of the Uber. They took a Demo and a Medic and a Scout in top left, which is great when you have Uber advantage. The Scout and Demo are able to get in really quickly, and the Demo is able to sticky off the roller. So Left is Spy again on mid. Let's see what he does. He's cloaked. He's gonna go under. Explode's trying to get something happening on their train. Kaki does pick Hamari, but Left is still alive. He's gonna try and make something on Joy, but Explodes sees him. Bunnies, and that's just a full wipe, I think.
That's what should happen when you BM and play a spider pit.
And I just don't understand why they would do it. It's 2 apiece.
The control point is being
You know,
contested.
OG could win this, even though they're guaranteed a spot in the finals. I would have thought Sardudes would be playing this a little bit more seriously, especially when it's so close. Encre's in main. I don't know what he's trying to do. He tries, but he goes down. Kaki's in. Uber's been popped top left. Pick is stuck behind point. So is Redcoat. Explode is on top of the point. Joy is there. And they're trying to get the cap. Hamari drops down as heavy. Goes down. Kaki. Is he going to be able to try and clutch it here? Both players are low. Redcoat's super low, but Bunnies is flanking in through upper. Doesn't manage to spot Kaki. He had an opening on Kaki there. He does come out main and then goes down. I think that was a bit of a misplay by Kaki. Not great. Bunny, sorry. Not a lot of awareness there. And Encre's on Spy, so here he is. He decloaks right next to a scout. He's going to go down, surely. And he does.
So yeah, a bit of a misstep on that. Uber into last, full advantage. Kaki, I liked what he did. He pushed early before they had capped Spy to take out the sentry at last. So then it should have been a really clean Uber into last top left. They just didn't have the scout with them. They had a scout run through main, I think, instead. It would have been nice to have a scout up with Kaki and just crush everything. Instead, they managed to escape with their lives, and then they all dispersed and then came back and killed everything on point.
So even though Encre is on Sniper, Explode decides to die, and then Encre decides to die, and so does Joy and Kaki. And everyone just goes, we don't like to live, and they get caught out in lobby by aggressive players.
Man's making a play for last, I think.
Oh, is he going to be able to get it? No,
I don't think so.
Mario
He's
left
got
it
two.
there. He should go down.
2 to beat.
Afroman still hasn't died. It takes forever, but they should still cap Spire. Encre is still on Sniper. He did have a shot or two, but missed it. So, I mean, he could have gotten big advantage. I'm sure he had a shot on the medic there.
Pick was actually playing behind the mid of Spire, so he was on Spire, but standing behind it. So unless Onka has the ability to shoot through walls, I don't think he would have been able to connect. So that was nice positioning.
Okay, so Uber's been popped in house. Explode does force them. Goes down, but Ubers are about to fade, and they've only just got in point. Redcoat jumps super far, gets juggled way further than I think he really wanted to, and goes down. But they do get 2 picks in return. Encre goes down. Joy gets out with Afro Man, and they'll try to stop Spire, but I don't think they will.
Explode's trying to push house here. And he gets crushed. I thought he had a nice chance for a 2v1 there.
I mean, if you're fighting scouts in house as a soldier, you always have the advantage.
Ground shoot.
But not able to do it. Afro Man drops down. He gets a nice first shot onto Peak, but doesn't manage to finish it off.
So Sardu's playing it really safe and building Uber outside. This is more my style, especially when Joy already had his Uber.
Yeah, well, especially when you know the other team has Uber advantage, you don't want to go in and them know that and take you out. So I definitely agree with that line of play in this situation. Hamari goes down, but it could have been a suicide. Redcoat looks like he might be able to get caught out here in upper, and he does. Encre pushing into lobby as Pyro, helping out with the flames. And
Left going for
Encre is
last.
still Pyro.
Our control point is being captured.
Left. Just gets behind. The back cap. Encre should have not stayed on. Oh, Joy actually has disconnected. But they haven't paused. Encre is on Spy to mid. Explode takes over as medic. Looks like they're going to play with 5 players this mid. Oh, this is really unfortunate for OG. They were in a great position here, 2 apiece. Medic drops on rollout. Now they're going to play with 5. Afroman gets a nice pick on the demo straight away, but Kaki and Explode go down. Chrome tries to get something happening. He does pick bunnies, and Oncray gets the pick on the enemy medic. He's still alive. Are they going to be able to get something
5
happening?
minutes
Mari
to go
spots
in
him.
the map, and Onka's going down.
Secure the control point.
So, man, they played that with 5, but Oncray saving it again. His superior spy skills
Alert. Our control
picks the
point
medic
has been
and
captured.
allows their team to potentially get Uber at last. And Afroman picking the demo man.
Left's going last again. Oh no, he's
Is he
top
gonna
lobby.
get it?
No, he's top lobby, sorry.
He's top lobby, yeah. He's not going to push too far forward. Oncray again on spy. He goes down to left. And Afroman goes down to redcoat. I kind of feel like Oncray is going spy too much. When you're at a player disadvantage, yeah, you want to get picks. You want to give yourself an opportunity to win, but he's at best going to get a trade. And Bunnies jumps in through main, getting deep on the point, getting a lot of cap time. Oncray with a nice reflect on Bunnies, but the player advantage too strong. And now it's 4-2. Joy still isn't back. They're still playing with 5. Why aren't they able to pause? I don't know what's going on now.
Jump in, Necrosis.
Oncray is... I don't know. I don't know if I'm allowed to.
Yeah, so
But
it
Oncray
looks like
is-
Onka's definitely
He's
screws have
just-
been broken.
He could be throwing, I don't know. But Afroman, Kaki go down straight away. Chrome's trying to get something happen. Trades with Bunnies. Explode's getting caught. He goes down to Hamarian left in Valley, and Oncray goes down. So,
Control point.
I kind of feel like Sardudes are going to win. I mean,
Definitely in reach there. Two rounds apiece, and then just lost one. So there was only one round with plenty of time left on the board.
Control point.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, they had 6 minutes left.
Nice
Afroman,
headshot.
the double sniper by Afroman and Oncray. Afroman gets a pick on the... Oh, he doesn't manage to get the medic. Chrome trades with left in lobby. It's so sloppy. Oncray gets picked, but Redcoat's just going to sit on last. Kaki's going to try and stop it, but superior pipes by Redcoat. And now it's 5-2. Oh, no. I really feel for OG here. Left is going NG to mid. This is just a big meme right now.
Yeah, double sniper rollout. What's it called? The vaccinator.
And you've got NG Sniper on the side of Sardudes. Well, here we go, guys.
This will be
Are
one
they
of
going to
the
be
more
able to get any
unique
headshots?
rollouts.
The control point is being captured.
Nope. Hamari gets Chrome. Afroman, Oncray still haven't hit anything. Afroman gets a body shot on Bunnies, who is standing completely still. This mini sentry. What? Wrangler? I didn't know Wrangler was allowed. Left gets the melee on Kaki. Zora kills Afroman.
Mini sentry
Yeah.
to last. He's going to spawn cam.
Listed.
Oh, wow, okay, so Afroman is in last. He gets Oncray, and he gets Chrome.
Control point.
Wow, okay, Bunnies is now... He's spawning, I mean, left...
The control point
Oh,
has
this
been
is just
captured.
weird. I don't know what's going on right now.
Yeah, we've got about 1:30 left to go, and it looks like Kaki's just putting his pride on his chest and
Yeah.
really going for it here.
I think it's definitely out of reach right now. I mean,
Yeah, 3 rounds in 1 minute seems just out of reach.
yeah.
Alert. The control point is
Wow, that's really unfortunate. I mean,
alert. The control
it kind of ends OG's season, actually. I mean, they needed to draw to get into the playoffs, I think, and they don't manage to do it. Now it's 6-2 with a minute remaining. Sardudes will win this Week 7 match 2-0.
I would definitely feel like this score does not reflect the game that we've been watching tonight.
No, definitely not. It's been very, very close. And this map was arguably with OG's momentum. I mean, they went up 2-1, looked very strong, and, you know, sure they went down 3-2, but I think they had about 6 minutes left. you can easily play 2 rounds in 6 minutes and able to take the win, but that's looking like it's all she wrote. 20 seconds left, players are leaving, only 4 players on OG, so that's that.
Yeah, really, really nice games initially. Unfortunately, it sort of fell away there. Who would you say was your most valuable player for this map?
This map,
Victory.
ooh, I mean, it's tough. I mean, I'd probably say the MVP for this map was the flank for Sardudes, but I'd say the flank for OG was just as good this game. When they were winning rounds, Afroman, Oncre, and the Soldiers and Explode were doing a lot of work. Probably might say Oncre just because he had amazing spy plays most of the game. But left was very solid as well.
Yes, completely agree. As you mentioned at the start, before the matches began, you said the flanks would really open up the game. And that's exactly what we saw. We saw a lot of med picks, a lot of big plays coming in from left and Oncre on the flanks. So yeah, that was really exciting to see.
It's something I've noticed in IM this season has been teams normally aren't as disciplined as they should be in regards to flanks and identifying players and kind of being aware of situations. You saw that plenty of times with, players getting behind, dropping medics, getting big picks. Yeah, it's something that a lot of teams still need to work on even towards the end of the season.
Yeah, so with that double map win, does that cement Sardudes at the top of the ladder?
Yeah, well, they will definitely go in. They're into the playoffs with the first seed, so I'm not 100% sure how much of a benefit that is. Normally, the top 4 teams are all quite strong anyway. I know that Baba Booey has started off slow in the season, but has gotten better as the rounds have gone on, so I look out for them in the playoffs as one of the main contenders for Sardudes at the moment. But it'd be hard to look past the team that had the best record going into the playoffs as anything but the favourite to take it all.
Yeah, absolutely. So it looked like Bunnies was playing pretty well.
Hey guys.
So it looks like we've got some people in for some interviews. We have Explode from OG left, and Peak from Sardudes. Are you guys expecting anyone else?
That's it for us. If you want someone from my team, I can get them, but they mainly just got enough. Hard loss.
Yeah, we don't really need anyone else. We've got enough.
Alrighty.
Left,
Hello.
Sardudes. Peak, how do you feel about the games?
They were
Pretty
really
happy.
fun.
They were great from a spectator's perspective.
Yeah, the second map was fun. I got to play Medic, XD.
Not so much the last couple of rounds, but yeah.
It quickly
Yeah.
faded.
It was really disappointing that Joy kind of disconnected there. What happened, Explode?
He needed to go after the first map, because his girlfriend was, he needed to get him off, I don't know. So, I kind of bugged him to play the next map, I don't know why. So I just let him go, halfway or something.
Well,
Should have got Josh.
Yeah, but I just told Josh to get off as well. He's playing Rust.
Fair enough.
well, that's really
And,
unfortunate.
Even if he won it, we wouldn't be able to get into playoffs anyway, so it's...
Well, I'm pretty sure if you won
Nah,
a map here, you'd get
be
enough
joyed
points.
and they have more round wins. I've already counted it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we wouldn't have made it... we had to win 12 rounds on that map
Oh,
to get through,
okay.
so that's basically impossible unless Peak wanted us to win.
Unless we throw.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
Oh. I wasn't aware that
12-7.
you still wouldn't have made it even if you didn't
Yeah,
get
we
the...
needed to win both maps to get through, so after the first
Ah,
map,
okay.
yeah.
Damn, well, I mean, you put on quite a show. I guess it kind of explains the end a little bit.
Yeah.
I was, during the broadcast, going, oh no! They must be so sad. They almost had it, they were so close. It was such a close
Yeah, it was a bit of a mix-up at the
match.
start as well, without Kaki, who main course for us, so...
Yeah. Well, you guys still played pretty well on both maps. It looks like, against Sardudes, who have been very strong this season, you put up quite a fight, even if it was a bit of a meme fortress match.
Yeah.
Okay,
Left.
Spider-Mid is legit.
Yeah,
I'm
left.
not sure.
Yeah.
Just wanted to talk you through that.
Vote Encre best util. Not left, he's bad, XD.
So we had 2 spies to mid.
No, there's one point
Very
at
first
last where
rollout.
Afro and left were both spy and they bumped each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh
Maybe
yeah,
you guys
so
realised,
they just run
yeah.
to main.
That was pretty funny, yeah.
Just with Badlands left, just wondering how you sort of broke the game apart. You definitely seem to be able to get in for free, and you're causing a lot of disruptions to the other team's combo. Can you just talk us through how you were able to do that?
I just basically look for open flanks to like walk into, and then if I see one, I just take it and walk behind them. So
Well-
like, there's really not much to it.
Well, I mean, that's something we saw a lot on both maps, is both teams had the propensity to get caught out on the flanks. I mean, both teams definitely had periods of time where they weren't disciplined watching the flanks, and Afro-men were able to get around through house unwatched while 5 players are around corner and picking peak on Badlands, and multiple times that happened. But ultimately, I think Sardudes, you guys did a better job of kind of stifling that. How do you guys feel about this performance, and how you feel about going into playoffs?
We feel pretty confident
yeah,
going
looking
into
forward to
playoffs. Like,
Aren't you guys undefeated?
Yes. We've only ever tied at West.
That's good. Yeah.
now that I think Rory's team, is it? Now that their roster's actually slightly weaker.
Oh, why?
Oh yeah,
I-
because Bunnies.
Bunnies.
Yeah, but they got Fame. Couldn't Fame bad?
We'll see.
Oh.
Well, I mean, Baba Booey did 2-0 Francis Classroom in their last match of the season. So I don't know if having Bunnies there would have helped. It's always difficult when you lose your team's main caller around before
that's true.
playoffs.
Definitely.
Because Bunnies is quite a good pocket, and when you lose your pocket like that, it's always difficult.
Mind
How do
you,
you
we
feel?
we lost our pocket, and that's why we got Bunnies.
Yeah,
we
but-
lost our pocket as well, Strera. We
both
had to
pockets.
Yeah, they just keep leaving.
Oh no, that's very disappointing for you guys. But are you guys happy with your pocket pickup, peak and left?
Yeah, Bunnies is working very well. We haven't done too many scrims with him so far, but we will continue to improve. And yeah, he's good at what he does. So
Does he run the conch the whole time?
no,
Okay. Just something I observed. Definitely looked to use that more offensively. It looked like he was sort of just holding that and then popping that with your Uber defensively. With the speed boost, you want to just really utilize that to open up the flanks and just cover a lot of ground early. So
Yeah,
that was actually my call
Yeah.
to say that. I really prefer using the conch with the Uber in order to essentially have 2 Ubers, because the move speed past forcing them is a real advantage. You can get like shit ton better positional, and the heals is really good.
yeah, for sure. So yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing how you guys utilize that more offensively rather than like a defensive use. Explode. Just interesting, you mentioned that Kaki was your main caller. It looked like he was getting picked off really early in fights, especially on Gully Wash. Were you noticing that explicitly, or what was going on?
No, I don't know. Our team's just, I don't know, doesn't have the best coordination the whole season. Like, we've just been all around the place. Haven't been focusing, like, on mids, particularly. Yeah, that's probably why. We lost a lot of mids. We just weren't focusing a specific player, just shooting everyone. I don't know.
Yep, fair enough. Well, I'll flick that back to left and pick. Were you guys focusing Kaki early on Gully Wash? It looked like he was getting picked off and killed early in fights.
We didn't specifically focus him. Basically, someone would get damage on him, and then once that happened, we all just basically followed up from that.
Yeah, definitely worked out well for you. Necrosis, have you got any questions?
So, we'll probably be wrapping it up soon, but I have one last question to Sardudes before we finish it all up. Who are you guys most worried about in the playoffs?
I'm looking forward to any of them, really. Like, I think any of them could end up in the finals, really. The top 4 teams are all very competent.
Now that Rora's out of the picture, I have no idea who's going to be
why
like
is
the
Rora
strongest. Rora's team.
Ice team.
Really?
Yeah.
No, what do you mean?
Their
Did they
lineup
get-
is significantly weaker.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah.
you meant out of playoffs. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They're still in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
But
So
I
if you
think,
didn't hear that, guys, they're calling Fane bad.
I think he's
talking-
just like not as good as Bunnies.
Oh, okay.
Necrosis, are you on that roster?
I am. I haven't actually.
How do you feel about this? You're big,
I mean,
They're talking shit
Called out.
about
part of the
Fane.
reason why I joined
Bunny's
him as a
back.
backup was because Bunnies is a mad dog, and now he's not in the team anymore. So I was a little
So
sad about
Why did he leave in
So
the first
come
place?
join us then.
that. We'll talk about it later.
Ooh.
But I think Francis Classroom definitely came out the losers in that trade, but Fane is good. It's always going to be difficult with a new player, like I said before. You know, any
Yeah.
team can have playoff jitterbug and, you know, not perform well when they know that their season's over if they lose. I've played previous seasons before, and, you know, the first round coming in top seed, and you get destroyed by a weaker team because you're just not ready mentally, and people can get very nervous. So anyone can win. You were right saying that the top 4 teams are all very good. Yeah, it'll definitely be an interesting playoffs. I'm looking forward to seeing how it all unfolds.
Oh, I've
Is it-
got someone that can come into Mumble XD. If you want.
Well, we were just about to do shoutouts.
Is there going to
end
be
up-
a week break between seasons? Between playoffs and regular season?
I am not sure at the moment. That's something you probably have to look
Okay, yeah,
later.
I will.
I think we asked the questions here, Pick. So just yeah, watch yourself,
bad.
alright?
My bad.
So yeah, we'll just we'll want to shoutouts, and then we'll end the stream. So
got
Dicko, who do you want to shout out to?
Oh, wow. In front of the players, I feel very honoured, thank you. Just, shout out to the Get Some guys, John, Kieran, Vern, Umbi, Yellow Dart, Muns. Good times.
Cool. Explode. What do you mean?
I'm gonna shout out my boy Stormy and Bowen.
Nice.
Yeah.
Left. What do you mean?
Shout out to Bunnies, the Icebreaker, which is going to happen in 2 weeks. Yeah, and that's me.
Okay. Left. Oh no, not left. Peak. What do you mean?
Shout out to Rain, shout out to D, shout out to Munch. Thanks to CappingTV for putting this
No.
on. And thanks to
Did
anyone who
Munch
watched it.
message you to shout him out as well?
He did.
Wow. Necrosis, you got any shout outs, mate?
Yeah. So shoutouts to Mitch and Your Wishes for doing the behind the scenes and the producing.
Yeah, big shout
Shoutouts
out
to
to you. Wish.
you, Dicko, for joining me on the cast. It was great
Pleasure.
to have you here. Thanks a lot to the teams for putting on a great show, and OG, even though you knew before the match started that you weren't going to be able to make the playoffs, you did a really good job at giving
Hey,
us a
Stormy,
great
guys.
show.
They said, hey, Stormy, they said Fane's not a great pocket, dude. What do you
So-
think?
Fane's the best pocket in the world, actually. He's, compared to jacket pockets, even jean pockets, for being much better at storing things like phones and cash and wallets. I think he's a great pocket, honestly.
Fantastic. Well, yeah, looking forward to seeing how that all works out
Yeah.
in the future. So, yeah, thanks again, guys, for a great game.
Thank you.
Yep. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.